everybody. Tavern goers. Yeah, we should start calling people things. The 5 people who listen to us. You're tavern goers now. Welcome back to Torchlit Tavern. I'm your riverboat captain, Jameson Oxford. The last time on Torchlit Tavern, the party got split again because we're working around schedules. And Bruce was towing a boat from a ceiling with spider climb. That was my other nightmare. The whole thought of a giant Bruce on a roof. And they couldn't recast the spell spider climb in time, and he fell, and the boat capsized, and you lost the gentleman, Mr. Grimm. So today, the party is made up of...
Bruce. And to his very soggy left lies Bobp.
Bobp.
Bobp. The dwarf. The very pissed off and wet dwarf.
I mean, neither one of you said what class you play. That doesn't matter to you people.
Doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter.
What episode number even is this?
42.
Oh, it's episode you should know by now.
If you didn't know, fighter guy, magic guy.
People don't always
Bobp
start from
does
the beginning.
magic.
Some people drop in midstream, man. They just
Bobp
drop in and they know nothing.
is a wizard.
And you're
He's
making
a
it very hard
dwarf.
on them.
You know what?
He has
You're
found
right.
his love and her lovely locks that flow down her body.
For all of
Is
you,
that what you love?
for all of you who are new, I play Bruce, a wise, old, grumpy, soggy raisinette of a Goliath. And for those of you who have been listening, you know the drill. Get with it, scrubs.
Oh,
He's
now
a
you're just insulting
fisherman.
people.
Oh yeah, fisherman. That's like the most important.
Yeah, like
thing.
you didn't even say that.
Yeah.
You gave them nothing,
Come on.
man.
They were gonna find out in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, well,
He is next to a river.
Yeah, I'm in
Yeah.
one now.
we pretend to play 5th edition, but really we just make up stories in character.
And play Fish Edition.
Fish edition, yeah, we play Fish edition, which is funny because I had to make it's Jay's Fish edition.
We do have a chart.
So yeah, you guys are tumbling down a fucked up rapid. The boat is capsized, but it's all good because you're tied to each other.
Well, this is slightly awkward, but I just sit there and just slowly paddle with the flow. It's like, we gotta get out of this.
What did you roll?
19 on decks.
On decks? Okay.
Bruce reaches out and grabs a halibut.
There's
halibuts
no halibut in the cave.
Damn it!
What you do grab is a panicked Daedalus,
That's the same shit.
a young paladin in full plate who has stated multiple times that he's not comfortable on this river in full plate.
So, is Bruce in the river or is Bruce on the boat? I'm not sure
Everybody.
where exactly we
Oh no,
fell.
you fell.
Everybody's in the
on
river.
a boat
And then took the boat
and then
into
took
the
the
river.
boat into the river.
Okay.
I'm just slightly peeved. That's all.
Bob's wet. Bob didn't want to be wet.
Bob didn't want to be wet.
And
Bob can be wet. He
I
didn't
need
want to be wet.
Bobp rolled a very good swim or dexterity check. You should roll a athletics.
The first thing Bruce does is stand up.
You don't. It's deep here.
He tries to stand.
Bruce doesn't stand up, or Bruce stands up and it's too deep.
You did the tiptoe thing where you can feel it, but it's just barely too low. you know when you're just at that depth in the pool where your nose is
that's
above the
awkward
water. You go,
depth.
oh no!
So like 9 feet deep.
Yeah. 8 foot 9 inches.
9 feet deep.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
And Daedalus is he's rolled okay on his athletics, but now you've grabbed him and he's panicking.
Hmm. 24 for athletics.
Okay. You is that to swim or grab Daedalus?
Well, suppose... Do I have Daedalus or not?
You've touched him.
Okay. Well, then that will be to swim.
Okay.
What's to grab in this one? It's just...
An attack roll.
Okay. 20.
Alright. You grab hold of Daedalus, and you could feel his weight just going under the water. He's having trouble poking his head up. What do you do, Bobp?
How fast is the river flowing?
How fast do rapids flow? Like the scary ones.
That's a good question. And usually it's pronounced in cubic feet per minute, and we'd have to back calculate what the cross section is.
Fast. It's going fast.
Okay, well, I swim 40 feet per round, so...
Okay. I'm going to say that that's enough that if you had to, you could hold your ground.
Okay.
I'm wearing plate mail, so the rocks I hit don't break my ribs.
Yeah.
Hey!
That's important. You and Daedalus, man.
Yeah.
You're going to be fine.
I am
Ish.
as a fish.
As long as you don't drown. But neither one of you has the I don't drown items on.
I'm sure it will be fun.
I'm sure it will be too.
So
there
since
are
we
rocks
are-
heading your way.
So, since we are connected by a rope.
Yes.
Poor Bob.
Which means that you're going to do it precisely as well as your weakest member.
Yes!
Daedalus.
Yes!
Daedalus.
Daedalus.
So,
Nope.
Well, Daedal Bruce.
Yeah!
Because Bruce has Daedalus, so it's
What'd you
Daedal
roll?
Bruce.
What'd you get? That's a 2.
A total of 4.
For what?
Trying to yank them all off to one edge of the bank and to dodge the
That
rock.
sounds about right.
That sounds about right. The dwarf is trying to swim with 2 lead weights on.
Alright,
on the
so
line.
with that roll, Bobp tries to like hook a stalagmite that he passes.
And he does.
And he do, and Bruce gets slammed into a wall. And
No, Bruce ain't taking the wall. Bruce is going to kick off of it.
okay, roll.
Bruce is going to attempt to mitigate impact.
Let's make this a Constitution check, because you're about to hit rocks and there's no way to avoid it. Let's just see how well you weather that.
19.
All right.
You weather it. Very good.
Clank!
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm just kidding. It's rapid. Just clank, and he's already down the river again.
Daedalus, he does the same thing you do. You both just land feet first against this bunch of rocks. But the river keeps pulling, and now they're ahead of you, pulling you downriver. You've got a stalagmite as a fulcrum.
Yay! This is not better. This is not better. That's a lot of weight.
So you're gonna have to roll that strength again.
Yes, I am.
Bruce is going down the river.
Not much better. Not that much better. 8.
Yeah, you slowly but surely and inexorably get dragged to the edge of the stalagmite, and then around the stalagmite, and it's slippery and wet, and now you're downriver
Yeah.
again.
Right.
Bruce's priority is not smashing Daedalus or Bruce's head open on a rock.
All right, I swim
So
up to
Bruce
Bruce.
is going to attempt to maneuver, but that will be limited by his priorities.
Yeah.
I swim up to Bruce
Okay.
and start looking for a knife. That's the only way this is going to work.
You.
Do you have a knife on you, Bruce?
Right.
Bruce always has his boot knife.
Yeah.
Always.
Always has the boot knife. I was going to say, there's a boot knife.
There's always a boot knife.
Always a boot knife. I don't carry knives.
Now, can you get it off of us kicking Bruce?
This is the
Because
question.
it's not like he can stop kicking. That would be a bad call.
Yes. Yes, apparently I
alright,
can.
that's a solid roll. Yeah,
You
get it
don't
off.
get kicked in the face.
So you have
like-
you are now in possession of Bruce's short sword. Because once you hold it, you realize how huge this fucker is.
Because
It's only
Hey,
like
Goliath's
it's only
boot knife.
like 18, 20 inches long.
Yeah, the blade.
The whole thing.
Okay.
It's only 18, 20 inches long.
on the very large end of a dagger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Sikhs were known to be up to 26 inches in length, and they're considered a utility dagger.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, no. Like I said, law of proportions. Your boot is about 18 inches tall. You have to hide 18 inches of knife in it.
All right. So, is there a strand of rope from the people that are no longer connected to the rope?
Well, because you tied it off to a bone man, the rope was never frayed. Basically, there's just a gap now between you and Daedalus. Because it was you and Daedalus and Grim in the boat. Yeah. And then...
So yeah, there's extra rope.
Okay.
Yeah.
The skeleton popped out, now there's just rope with nothing.
Got it.
Skeletonless rope.
Okay. I pop my head above water to try to see what the fuck is downstream.
More jagged rocks. And a turn.
No, turns are not good. I go, huh,
You,
pew, prestidigitation.
yeah.
Pew.
There's a fork actually coming up. It's two turns. There's a left and a right,
I don't think I have guy.
So, Bruce is going to try to get his crowbar out again.
Okay.
To use as an anchor. That
Okay.
worked alright earlier.
Okay.
Alright.
Bruce's plan is to hit the turn and jam the crowbar into something and hopefully stay there.
Okay.
All right.
You're figuring out from there.
Roll me a tool check. No, you roll me an attack roll, I guess.
19.
19. Okay. You, the wall?
What do I got? What are my options?
I mean, it's the water's deep.
Jamming in a wall, jamming between a couple rocks, like...
Yeah. If you're...
Strength check of 12.
I feel like you'd be trying to avoid oncoming rocks unless you're trying to jam the thing in. But if you run the risk of hitting the rocks, is what I'm saying.
That's the plan.
Okay.
The plan is to hit the rocks,
On
and in the
purpose.
moment that I've lost momentum,
Got it.
slamming into boulders, try to jam the crowbar into them.
Okay. So you jam the crowbar in. Give me a... I think this time it's going to be a dex check.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. To not hit it in a bad way.
13.
Okay. It knocks the wind out of you for a moment. But,
It's bad 'cause I'm swimming.
yeah, but, you've got your hand on this crowbar, and it's wedged between two boulders that are jutting out of the middle of the stream.
Now I have a Daedalus and a crowbar.
And a bop.
And I go, well, this isn't good. I try to wrap the rope around one of the stalactites that can poke us above water before these two fuckers drown.
Okay.
I roll 19.
Okay. One of the mites, so from coming out of the water.
Yeah.
All right, so right near where he jammed in his crowbar is one of the rocks, and you tie off to it. Mm-hmm. So now you guys are sort of stable, but you're right in front of this fork in the river.
So are these rocks or are these stalagmites?
So at this point, I'm floating there, hoping they stick their heads above water and I can talk.
I'm going to try to heave dead weight. Sorry, Daedalus. Up onto the rock so he stops drowning.
I want to thank you for everything you're doing.
That's only a 15.
Yeah, and that was only a 9 that he rolled, so his statement was actually, I want to thank you for all...
There you go.
I try to heave him up on top of the shit with a 15.
Okay, you throw him on the rock next to... So he's kind of draped over it, coughing up water. And, now what?
I'll swim up next to him and go, you need to learn how to swim.
Next operation, Bruce doesn't
Cork
drown.
is a thing. It floats.
Work on it. This is a great lesson.
Cork.
Cork?
Cork.
You telling me to shut up? That's rude.
I didn't say cork it.
Oh, okay.
Cork floats. You can get it off of a tree.
Oh, where do I put that? Just like in my breastplate? Or
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Just have a couple blocks of it in a backpack.
Okay, thanks for the advice.
Floats. It's light.
Thanks for the advice, Bobp.
Underground has caves, rivers, streams.
How are you guys doing? And Bruce, how you doing? He casts guidance on you. You have a D4 added to your next skill check.
Bruce is just not drowning.
Yeah, it's cool.
I don't know why people have such hard...
Bruce pops his head up. What the shit, Bob?
What?
Goes back underwater.
All right, well, here's the thing. We have left or right, because you fell off the goddamn surface.
Oh, whose fault is that?
Hey, I can only keep it up for an hour.
Yeah, I bet. Won't be keeping it up for now. She's probably keeping it up 10 goddamn minutes. Fucking shit.
Grandpa, are you here?
Look, left or right?
Which way do you think the other shits went?
Knowing them, left. They definitely go left. They never follow the right path.
Let's go right then.
Fair enough. That's a good choice.
Daedalus, you don't really have a choice, but I want you to feel included here.
Thanks. You guys are really great.
You're goddamn right I am.
Now here's a question, Daedalus. Do you have a canvas backpack?
A what?
I have a bag of holding.
That's not useful. Fuck it.
It's standard issue for Knight of Newman.
Backpacks. You get them wet, they can hold air.
Oh.
And you can clasp that fucker to your chest.
Gotcha. No, I don't have any.
I have a suggestion for the Church of Newman.
Yeah.
Train your fuckers on how to float.
We try to avoid situations like this. That's why I did say not a good idea, and we shouldn't do this. I'm going on record and saying, and then a wave hits him in the face.
Silent Bob's just sitting there tapping his skull going, where do they get this help? Where do they get it?
Nobility.
Nobility. It's like, you're next to a seafaring town. Never jumped into the waves. It's like, really? Okay.
So yeah, and you guys, well, how long do you eventually...
All right,
Bruce is resting.
Yeah.
That's what it's like. You guys ready to go yet?
Bruce is resting. Bruce is taking advantage of the moment where he's not being pummeled with rocks and drowned. Mostly not being drowned. Slightly drowned. Slightly drowned is better than completely drowned, and that's what he's just been through.
Mm-hmm. Well, how long do you want to rest here, Bruce?
All right, Bobp. What can we do for dead weight over here? So Daedalus doesn't become Daedalus.
Hey, that was funny.
Can you put your armor in your bag of holding?
Yeah.
Get naked. Wasn't a question.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, alright, done. Help me, so I don't want to lose any of this.
I mean, I ain't letting go.
Alright.
Bobp, help the strip.
Oh, great. How the fuck does this come off?
You know, my mom...
Oh, yeah, that's how it comes off.
You know, my uncle told me to worry about the priests in my... Nobody told me about weird old men in the dark. Alright, so he gets his armor off and puts it in his bag of holding.
You're saying that the priest of Newman never has any candlelight vigils.
I'm saying that the church's official stance on that is shut the fuck up.
You humans, you're weird. That's all I gotta say. You can be good people, but weird.
So Bruce climbs up onto the rocks a little bit more. Does not let go of his crowbar.
So yeah,
Does not let go of the anchor ever.
So you've officially got Daedalus naked. So he's wearing his Captain America underwear, or his Captain of Newman underwear, and on it, yeah, he's like, okay, no, this will work.
All right, Bobp, I need you to tie the rope around my chest and leave like some handle bits for him to hold on to.
All right, fair enough. I'll tie the fuck out of it.
All right, so here's how we're gonna do this.
Roll, you bastard.
10.
It's okay.
Here's how this is gonna go.
10.
You're gonna hold on to my shoulders through the ropes, because chances are I'm not gonna drown. But if I do drown, you let go and you're on your own, and you'll probably drown too. But at least I'm not guaranteeing it.
That's good. That's good policy. I like this, Bruce. I like it.
Oh, Newman. I haven't prayed lately, but today I'm praying a lot. Please tell me that I didn't just tie myself to a stone.
No, I'm a dwarf. We live underground. Get used to it.
Look, we're specifically tying your handles, so all you gotta do is hold on.
Can you hold on? Can you do that?
I can hold on.
All
If
right.
you want us to tie you down all the way, we can. But
No, I'm just hoping
then you're
you
tied
don't
to a
sink,
stone.
because I'm still gonna hold on. Because I feel like it's my best option. Being said, his swim checks no longer suck, so...
His swim checks are now just pathetic, not impossible.
He's an athletic dude, but he was in full plate. He's no longer at disadvantage.
I mean, he doesn't know how to swim. He's at disadvantage.
Yeah. He's not at double disadvantage.
He's not at dead advantage.
Yeah.
Church of Newman is investing some coral full plate. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, Bob,
It's not a regular thing.
I just thought of this now that we actually got him naked already, but could you turn his armor into cork?
Is it magicked?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, fuck that then.
Shit, what do I got?
Give me enough hours, I can turn the stone to enough cork to float his ass.
That's why I didn't want to lose the armor. As the bag nearly gets ripped out of his hand and he yanks back at it. He's holding the bag against his chest.
As if it were a flotation device,
Yes.
but it's not.
It's not.
It's like, here, we're gonna help
So
you. We're gonna help your dumbass.
at this time, you can feel the rope starting to fray because the DM is bored with you hanging on the side of this thing.
Well, we're going right.
Okay.
We were just waiting for them to rest up.
You finish that up, and you can feel the rope starting to damage, and it's time to leave.
I want this as a whole rope. In fact, mending.
It takes 10 minutes.
That's it.
Yes.
It's fine. Bruce ain't letting his rope get fucked up. Bruce is already upset that someone's rope got cut.
No, 1 minute.
1 minute. It takes 8 minutes. Okay. They made it better than it used to be.
Yeah, I was going to say 2 minutes.
The not quick enough to use in combat, but not slow enough to just eat
so you
hours.
just detach the rope and you jerk yourselves to the right.
I wiggle free my crowbar, and I kick off to the right.
Okay.
All right.
Downriver again.
I just kind of float there with them.
And so Daedalus is on your back, essentially? Okay.
Yeah. Bruce is going wild rapids, feet first down the water slide of death.
Yeah. Standard how to survive rapids protocol.
Feet first, cover your head.
Yep.
There you go. I hope there's no waterfall. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, about that. You said right?
Mm-hmm.
You guys start to hear a very loud roaring sound.
I got nothing for this, Bruce.
Yep.
Yep. Let's see what I got. Let's see what I got.
Daedalus is looking over your shoulders. He's going, guys, what's that sound mean?
Don't worry about it.
No, Bobp, I'm pretty worried about it.
Don't worry about it.
Bobp.
That's the sound of, hold your breath. No!
He doesn't say it. He sounds like he's gonna, and then he holds his breath. And then you guys come around this last little bend, and you see the horizon given off by Bruce's sword, which is now glowing a bright red.
You're a danger. The high-pitched shriek of a sword going, "Fuck!"
It's like, I accept this. I am as a fish. I must get into their brain.
Oh, wow.
I don't get into the brain of the fish.
You can't quite nail fish.
Can't quite nail it.
And you guys go over
I've
this
seen
waterfall.
flappy things. Can I get the I get the flappy things.
So you think more like a bird.
Yes.
So
I think like a fish flies off the top of the waterfall. Bird. Think like a bird. Think like a bird.
So Bruce and Daedalus go over the cliff with Daedalus's eyes closed and his mouth clenched and his anus tight in his underwear, holding his bag of holding and Bruce around the chest so tightly.
Bruce holding onto his crowbar.
What's the face you guys make for the Matterhorn photo? When you come down, what's the face? Because you got to make a face, right, for the photograph.
Exactly.
I imagine that you are flapping your arms like a bird.
Yeah. I just project myself out there going, ah!
Yeah, you make an extra 5 feet away from the waterfall while flapping like a bird. Way to go, buddy.
Yes. Hey, I'm not in the direct downward path when I hit bottom. It's okay.
You would be in the more stable waters
and
or rocks.
Yes.
Do you guys have any words?
God, no. Bruce is holding his breath.
No, we're basically just going.
Bruce isn't wasting air on words.
There's an internal monologue going, like a bird. Like a bird. I'm a dwarf, but like a bird.
Like a
bird.
Dwarven bird.
Dwarven bird.
I'm a dwarven bird.
Bruce's thoughts.
Like a dwarven bird.
Bruce's thoughts as he goes off the waterfall. I hope Kendra remembers to feed Kelroth.
And you go off over the waterfall and plunge quite a ways.
Can I dive beautifully? Yes, I can.
Way to go, man.
Yeah.
We've established that Bobp has a surprising aptitude for water. As a dwarf, it's pretty amazing. He always swan dives. He never enters water ungracefully.
Gracefully. Always gracefully.
Always gracefully.
Olympic level gracefulness.
Bobp grew up with a pool.
Apparently.
Yeah, it's been obvious. And you guys hit the water, and it doesn't feel good. You hit the water okay at first, but the first thing Bruce thinks when he hits the water is, oh good, it's deep. The second thing Bruce thinks is, I think I just hit a rock.
It wasn't that deep.
And then everything goes dark for Bruce.
Oh.
Bobp, start rolling athletics and strength.
Okay.
Nat 20. You're shitting me.
No.
He grew up with a pool.
I grew up with a pool.
Where do you go, Fish Bobp?
Right.
Fish Bobp. So he's thinking like a fish now. He figured it out.
I figured it out.
Flying fish.
Flying fish.
Flying fish was the earlier joke.
That's where we're getting.
You had to bridge the gap.
There you go.
And you pull Daedalus and Bruce out of the water, and at the bottom of this waterfall, it's calmer. Like, there's a cave down here that's been hollowed out, and there's like
We're in
a bank.
pond.
Yeah. And you pull up on this bank, and when you get them out of the water, you see that Bruce has been hit in the eye.
Well, this was exciting.
It is a bit of a mess.
Where's his fishing pole?
Bag of holding?
It's in the bag.
Yeah.
No. Pull out the fishing pole.
Daedalus.
I don't catch a cavefish.
Yeah, Daedalus.
I utterly fail at catching a cavefish.
Daedalus starts to roll Bruce over with you, and he's like, "Oh God, oh shit, that doesn't look good."
All 750 pounds of Bruce.
He's fine. No, he's not.
Yeah, Daedalus.
In fact, he has a minor contusion of the orbital socket.
Yeah, Daedalus does a little bit of healing on you, and you wake up, but the eye is still damaged.
Is my sword still glowing?
No,
Bruce doesn't even notice.
Daedalus is like,
the fuck did I hit?
Now, here's a question. Are we on a sandy bank?
stony
Stone.
pebbles.
Is it DP? Is it like crunchy pebbles or just like pebbles over a thin layer of bedrock?
Crunchy pebbles. Fruity pebbles.
Bloody
The
pebbles.
dwarf is okay
Bloody
with this.
pebbles.
Bloody pebbles.
The dwarf needs to sleep. The dwarf needs to sleep. And study my spell.
Bobp, where'd you go, Bobp? I can't see shit.
Well, apparently we need to go quickly.
Are you fucking making it? Are you sleeping?
You know what? You're going to carry me.
Alright, Daedalus, I need you to dump all my shit in your bag of holding. And then we're gonna put Bobp in the backpack.
Okay. He's pulling his armor back out. He's trying to put it on.
Yeah, that should be fine now.
Yeah.
All right.
He's strapping it on. Hey, can you get the back one?
I can't see a damn thing in here.
Oh, sorry. You're.
No, it's dark. Giants don't see in the dark.
He steps 2 feet to the left.
I have a glowing finger.
He takes a big step to his left, so he's in your field of view now.
Bruce still can't see anything. It's dark.
The dwarf goes, I have a glowing finger.
Yeah, there's just enough light, and you still don't see Daedalus, and then he steps to your left.
Huh.
Yeah, I think you hit your head. Like, your eye. Specifically your eye. I think your skull dodged, but your eye didn't.
So anyway, there's light glowing from my finger.
Well, shit.
Just enough light.
Yeah. I stopped the bleeding.
Alright, it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Whatever. Fuck it. We got shit to do. Let's go. Alright, here, just start throwing the shit in there. Sledgehammer, belt roll, fishing, 50 feet of rope, healer's kit, flask, mess kit, ink pen, whetstone, bucket,
Jesus.
10-foot pole. Sorry, I don't have the
He's
10-foot...
doing like the pole down into the back.
I don't actually have the 10-foot pole with me. I left that in the tavern.
This
His
is
walking
true.
stick.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's literally his walking stick.
Wow. You keep very good notes if you remember that, because I didn't.
Signal call, 9 bars of wet soap.
9?
You never know when you might need it.
Why do you have 9 bars of soap?
You know what? You're right. I probably only have 8 at this point because I've bathed several times. I've corrected that. Hooded lantern and an extra dagger that Bruce just pulls out and slips into his boot. Where the old boot knife used to go.
This is Knife Cast, where we
Bobp,
have plenty
just,
of knives.
Bobp, you just hold on
So
to that
many
knife.
knives.
You just hold on to that knife and get in the bag.
All right. Yes, but I am God. Right up on the Goliath, I will.
Oh, God.
Bobp, I think we can all agree it's best that, and Bruce turns to Daedalus, no one speaks of this ever.
Speaks of what?
I like this man.
You can take the hour rest.
Yes.
Yeah, God, that's what I thought. Yeah, I'll give you that one. You get an hour's worth of rest, and he gets like a couple of his spell slots back.
Gets a little bit of shit.
Yeah, it's a nice little wizard perk.
Yeah.
That is cool, because like they were so fucked in previous editions.
Yeah, you get a
You're
handful.
done for the day, bitch.
Was it half? Or something?
Yeah.
Half the spell slots.
Yep.
It's not bad. Puts them on par with like the Warlock too, because the Warlock only needs an hour of rest period.
Whoa.
Which is one thing about the Warlock that's nice.
And terrifying.
Yeah.
The whole thing with the wizard is I'm supposed to have...
It's the one thing, is you always complain that the Warlock only
All
had like
spells.
one spell. It's because he can get back in an hour.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys realize that once you get all hooked up and you guys get your light sources, because now Bobp is out, and he's the only one who can see in the dark.
Sword of Light.
Yeah, same with Daedalus. Daedalus just double taps his shield, and it's like a little glow pops out of it.
Mm.
Fun historic fact.
Oh no.
In later Renaissance, I
Random facts
believe
with Bruce.
it was, in Europe, they had actual watchmen's shields. Now, there's some contestation about the actual prevalence of them, but we have at least a few examples where it is an arm buckler shield that has a mirrored cavity on the inside and a lantern built into the front of the boss.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a spotlight on your buckler.
Yeah. It's nice. It's good.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Sometimes they got fancy.
Yeah.
Ridiculously fancy.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
Yeah.
This is just magic.
Yeah.
Magic, it's a thing.
So the real question is, what color is my sword? And is it screaming?
Green.
Oh, good.
There's no danger. And you guys.
So how does what's a perception check these days?
What's a perception check?
Perception.
Or not perception.
It's still perception.
No, not that one. The other one. Insight. The
Insight.
check.
To do what?
Inside
A 6. How's Daedalus looking? Does
He's
he look like he's got his shit together or no?
he's looking fine actually. Now that he's out of the water, he's okay.
It's put together.
Yeah, Daedalus, he's young. Working with him, the water thing is the only thing that's thrown him off his stride. He's not a rookie. He just water doesn't like water.
That's okay. He got some advice from obviously the dwarf that knows about water.
Yeah, no. Next time you see him, he'll likely have cork.
And not be in full plate.
And
I mean, he'll probably ask like, "Are we going to water this time?"
oh yes, yes.
Okay, yeah, I'll bring my cork.
I need you to do me a favor. I need you to reach into this sack and pull the cup out, and wish it was filled with something nice,
Like milk.
something
Apple
that won't
juice?
spoil,
Something
that won't spoil in the bag.
Okay, he reaches in, digs around for a bit,
It's just the one cup,
and he pulls
the
up.
one bloody cup.
Your bag is a bag of holding, right?
No,
No?
it's a big ass backpack.
Oh, okay.
This is just a pouch
Got
that it's
it.
in
Okay,
right now.
go. He pulls out the cup, which the ever
still
full,
bleeding.
the ever full cup. It's bleeding. Yeah, it's blood. And he's like, "Oh God, what have you?"
I just need you to think about that being full of something else. And he's filled with bliss.
Yeah, yeah. He touches it, and he's like, "Oh, that's weird." Huh. Yeah. No. Okay. And he thinks it was, oh God, blood. Oh, ew. And he goes back over to the water, and he rinses off his hand, and he comes back up. It's dripping apple juice.
Alright, now throw that damn thing back in the bag. I don't trust that shit.
He's holding it. He's like, but okay. And he sets it down, and the moment he puts it back in the bag, he kind of shakes his head. I was like, that was weird.
I don't like that thing.
I mean, I could see like it's very nice. It makes you feel
It'll make
good.
you kill people.
I don't get that. No. I just felt very calm. I felt good about what was going on. Oh God. If you had to kill people, you'd feel good about what was going on.
Yeah. Only while you're holding it, though.
Yeah. Got it. Useful tool, dangerous.
Yeah.
And it makes any liquid?
Anything you can think of.
Why is it leaking?
I don't
It's like
fucking know.
licking apple juice off his fingers.
It's defective.
Oh, okay. Ever full mug though, it's like, those are popular.
Yeah, but you also can't, empty it on purpose.
What? Oh. Lame.
Bruce sort of peels the bag back like a banana peel and holds it through the bag by the handle and turns upside down. And Daedalus can see the liquid slosh into the invisible barrier on the top.
Yeah. He turns to you and he goes, where'd you get something like that?
Places.
Places. Right.
Places where you get stuff.
Used to be a criminal, right?
I'm an adventurer.
Got it. Criminal.
Synonymous with.
Yeah. Basically all of the religions have said that at one point or another. Oh, adventurers, got it.
Right.
So yeah, you guys find a path leading off of this bank, a fissure in the wall, and you end up in another set of tunnels. And once again, we've fallen deeper. We're going deeper and deeper and deeper. And
what's that on the walls? Night.
Shut the fuck up, you're sleeping.
I know.
Fucking Bobp spewing his bullshit even when he's sleeping.
An hour goes by.
Goddamn dirt pounder.
Yay!
An hour goes by where you guys are traveling through this fucking dark.
Okay. Oh, I all right. Let me get out.
What? Oh, yeah, hang on.
Baby wants,
It's like a rucksack. I've got to, like, put you down and loosen the string.
yeah, baby wants out of the bag. Were you baby Bjorned? Is that how what we just did to you?
Basically.
Yeah, we baby Bjorned the dwarf. Okay.
Had me on a sack. On his back, he did.
Yeah, you wake up feeling...
Sleep, I did.
You felt very safe.
Yeah.
Probably will never admit it.
I doubt it.
Shh. All right. Oh. All right, I have the mental fortitude to do some things now. This is good. We can continue with hopefully not dying.
Did I take any health point damage from bashing my face off rocks?
Daedalus healed it.
Okay.
The eye he could not heal, but he healed the actual damage.
It's fine. Bruce has a bandage on. He's sure it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
It's fine.
It'll be fine.
I mean, Daedalus is like looking at your eyes like, I mean, it's dashing.
It'll be fine.
Thanks again for, not crushing me when we fell off a waterfall.
Yeah. That was kind of the objective.
My guess is that you weigh over 600 pounds.
I'm inflated, buddy.
700 pounds.
800 pounds.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
It's a pretty nice plate. I'm guessing 750.
We also Wait, you bought new plate, right? This isn't the breastplate you got from the guard?
That was a new plate.
Okay. I was going to say, because that breastplate was ornate and old and heavy.
But it's now full plate.
Yeah.
Not a breastplate.
So you just added the other bits, more or less. Kept that original... Oh, okay, yeah, no, that's a very heavy breastplate you have on. We established it's an old model.
It's an old ornate jousting model.
Yeah, because that's all they had.
Fucker.
That's all they had.
Yeah. All right. We have to be sneaky now.
Clank.
Clank. I will be sneaky.
Daedalus and Bruce look at each other and go, yeah.
Sure.
All right. I will sneak. Okay. I will sneak.
We have disadvantage on that roll.
Yep.
He says out loud.
Now that I'm doing crammed, rolling a 13. Woo.
All right.
I sneak behind him.
Bruce looks
let's
down.
keep going down the tunnel.
Bruce looks at Daedalus.
Okay. I look at the grooves in the tunnel with my dwarven senses.
Give me a survival check and take advantage on it.
No.
You probably had nothing, but we're going to give you advantage because you're a dwarf in the dark.
Yeah. 13 on the high.
Okay. You know that other path probably it's hard to tell, but you're low. You're underground, even deeper. You know that...
I mean, that's how down works.
Yeah, this whole cave system is
wall. This is
rivers
really
and
deep.
lakes and ponds.
You pervert.
It's a nice stone.
And this particular cave path is luckily just sort of leading in one direction, so there's not been a lot of choices. You've seen a couple other holes, but there's no way that you would all fit in them. Like, maybe you... there's a couple that you look at and you go, maybe.
I look at a hole, I look at Bruce, I look back to the hole, I go, no.
Yeah.
Just shake my head. No, that's not going to work.
And you feel like the best bet is to head the same way as the large cave anyway, because chances are that's where the water flows, and water will flow somewhere eventually.
So it's been like 14 hours for Bruce. It's been a long fucking day.
Has he slept?
Yeah.
No, it's been...
Bruce stops
9?
walking
9 hours?
turns around and just takes a piss.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, hey, buddy. Hey, are you... Oh, dear God.
Sorry.
While he's doing that, I
He
sneak
puts his hand over his eye and looks away.
I sneak on ahead.
Okay.
Very, very sneakily.
Sound of rushing rapids behind you.
Very, very sneakily.
How do you do it?
I don't know.
Tell the audience once again what you've done. You
Once
cheating
again, a natural
bastard.
20.
You cheating son
And
of a bitch.
behind-
I'm testing those
Bob's,
dice.
Bob's sneak is
The
aided
dice that are always at the
by
DM's
the
house.
sound of rushing rapids behind him
Yes.
and the waterfall behind Bruce.
There you
Yes,
go.
yes.
There you go.
It's like a horse. Just,
You know, they hear,
Well, you're an hour down. There's no sound of a
and
river.
if they're-
The river
there is now.
There's a sound of a river, which is weird because there wasn't.
and I have a displacer cloak on, so it's just weird, some weird ghosty image on there. There you go. All the reasons.
Freaky Bop.
Bob's been doing a lot of freaky shit lately. Between walking on walls,
Putting Bruce on
putting
ceilings.
Bruce on ceilings. Now he's not where we think he is.
The fuck is this?
Makes a poor man strip in the dark.
Daedalus goes ahead and he's like, I don't want to see this. He goes with you.
Alright.
He rolls himself a 7.
I was gonna say.
And you just hear clank, 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 even though you've been sneaking very well. And
well, that's fine. He's a really good distraction.
you
Wow.
What did you do?
Yeah!
It's too bad I have disadvantage.
No.
I rolled a 20 on my first dice.
Oh, wow. Yeah, let's roll
But I have a
one
15.
now. Oh, okay.
Wait, hang on.
Not
Sneak
bad.
is it just...
It's Dex.
the fuck is it?
You guys come to a...
No! It's
Fuck.
an 18 for stealth.
Hey!
You had 3?
I add 2. I take 1 away. Or I add 3, but I take 1 away because I have -1 dex.
Oh yeah, I need to add the proficiency bonus.
It's one of Bruce's skills.
You're trained in stealth?
Yes.
24 total.
One of the jokes last game was that the rogues weren't trained in stealth, and the sorcerer was.
It's proving itself.
Wow.
Bruce, the wisest of the mages and the stealthiest of the assassins.
I mean, you're still not as stealthy as they are because they have good decks, but...
And they're not in full plate.
Yes.
That being said, I sneak up on people in full plate.
God damn. Okay,
9-foot giant sneaks
Yeah.
up on people in
so
full
back to my narrative.
yes.
Sorry.
You and Daedalus are... He kind of walks up behind you. He's like, so... What, He's peeing. I don't want to... So...
We head that way in a whisper.
I mean, the guy's got a sword that lets us know when we're in danger.
Dude, you're clanking really loud.
Oh, God!
Yes, you're assuming everything wants to automatically eat us when they haven't yet seen us.
Fair. What kind of shit should I worry about down here? And as you guys are moving forward, you notice that there's light from him and Bruce.
So Bruce has his sword mostly sheathed. He's just got the top pulled out, so he has like this little spotlight reel in front of him.
He has a shield. It's light.
Well, yeah, he's fucking it up. But
Yeah. And he's
Like
like,
I said, I'm this weird blurry image off to one side of a clanking lit up guy.
you enter this cave, the edge of this cave, the thing you're in, crystals have been growing on the walls. Like, this area. It's like
Look at it
purple and white
This is strange.
crystal. It seems to have been, like, grown its way across this path. And you can see as you go down the hall that it's getting more and more crystals.
are there any like large protruding crystals?
A couple that are bigger than others.
Bruce breaks one off,
Okay.
puts it in his bag.
Okay.
I
Add
investigate
one
it.
crystal to your bag.
I investigate and go,
You
What
starting a
is
rock
this?
collection?
yes, yes.
Bruce is skilled in carving, I will have you know.
Oh, okay.
Fucking Dylan hasn't given Bruce time to play with that. But he has the
There's no
skill.
such thing as downtime.
He has the skill.
So with a
And
22, I go, this is an interesting formation.
yeah,
What you got, Bob?
I seem to recall. And then I look at the TM and go, what do I recall about crap like this?
it's you
Does he?
you don't think that this place should have this sort of crystal.
This
the
is weird.
stone up to this point has been like granite and
Igneous.
basalt.
It's like this doesn't fit.
Yeah.
It doesn't fit.
So it's rare. Bruce breaks off 3 or 4 more pieces.
Yeah, go with
Throws
that.
it in his bag.
Yeah.
Go with that.
Yeah, I mean, and it...
Daedalus,
As I stare up at the wall and just look continuously around going, and shake my head going, this isn't right.
His light from his shield starts to bounce off the walls. And like it starts to make little beams that are like, and it's lighting and it's bouncing around, and it's the whole room starting to glow from the light.
Bruce thinks this is fascinating. He pulls out his sword.
Okay, now the light is a greenish yellow. And
like a disco.
Daedalus is like, should we go forward?
Yeah, and maybe you should partially cover that light.
He looks at the shield, which is like a kite shield. He's like, this is a bad time to tell you that this is a time spell and the time doesn't wear off? And he just sort of like, he tries to cover it.
Yes.
Put it in my bag.
It won't fit.
It's a big backpack.
No. Where's your list of crap?
It's in his bag. My bag is currently empty. All that shit is in Daedalus' bag.
You guys try to put it in the bag and you try to cover the light, but you notice that for whatever reason, even after you block the light, the crystals are retaining it.
Well, this isn't good. If something didn't know we were coming, it now knows we're coming.
I mean, prep accordingly, I guess.
Get the shield back out, because it doesn't matter.
Okay.
In fact,
I like that plan, and he straps his shield back on.
So you have any long-term stuff that protects your ass? Because we might need it.
Yeah, I got a handful of things. You cast shield.
Bruce just looks down at his sword. Still green.
Still green.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. I don't like this.
Bruce breaks off 5 or 6 more pieces hurriedly as he follows Bobp.
Write them down. You guys come to.
Somebody's gonna want this shit later. Somebody.
Well, it's like, hey, my thing.
Yeah, right? Buy off the dwarves. They like shinies.
Okay.
You can go now. You can say stuff.
Thank you for the permission. You guys come to a large room that the crystals have encased this entire room. It's like a big geode. You're in the center of it. And the light is beaming and rays are bouncing around, and they've all focused on what appears as a statue at first, but you realize that it seems to be 2 figures that are covered in crystal who seem to be locked into some sort of struggle. A being 10 feet tall has another being in his arm and is trying to bring a club down upon it, and the other, which you see standing what you would say as dwarven height, seems to be a dwarf and a giant and locked in combat. And the giant's face is aimed directly at the doors, and the dwarf has his weapon held in front of it to like block the giant's face. And as you enter, the light bounces around and focuses on the crystal and gets focused through the crystalline structure that makes the head of this giant, and a beam is striking this hammer.
Bruce claps Daedalus on the ass like a pervy football coach. Go check that out.
You recognize this? Because I don't. I really don't.
I ain't gonna do that.
I really don't recognize it at all.
I ain't gonna do
that. What did you roll? What knowledge? You need to tell me what skills you're rolling.
Just
I'm going to get you to do this.
Just history total of 8.
Roll with advantage.
Okay. 10!
Okay.
Bruce is trained in history.
Roll it.
I'm stunned by these 2 figures, and I'm having a hard time recall.
23!
Hey!
Alright.
Though Bruce isn't from here, so I don't know how that plays in.
You know a story of Magog. It's one of your old religion that you probably haven't thought about in a long time since you left your tribe.
Yes and no.
It's part of you.
Yeah.
Magog, you don't talk about it with people.
Yeah.
It would be more than it. Maybe Granlin.
Yeah.
But she doesn't follow that religion, obviously, anymore. But Magog was, he's basically the id of giant kind. He represents everything brutal and malevolent. And you know that there was a crossover where the avatar of Magog fought a hero of the Dwarven people beneath a mountain somewhere. And your version of the story is Magog won.
Bob didn't study this whole religion.
No.
Wizard.
Well, you rolled history or religion?
History.
History?
Yeah, I don't even think there's religion. No, there is.
There is.
But I don't have it. I have history. I don't have religion.
You rolled a 10. You know that vaguely that there's a story.
There's a story.
You know there's a story about a dwarf who fought a giant. And in your story, you know the dwarf won, obviously.
The dwarf wins, you know.
And Daedalus adds to these stories, and he says, well, I've investigated it, and there is evil here. There's also good.
Really, Daedalus?
Yeah.
Really, Daedalus?
Yeah.
Evil and good. Two people fighting, and evil and good is in the same room.
Cool.
Yeah, well, you told me to investigate, and I did it. That's what I got for you.
Alright.
They're made of crystal.
Thank you.
They
Thank
seem
you,
to be,
Daedalus.
and
Thank you.
it's see-through. They're crystal.
Like all the way?
Just about, yeah. Well, no, the eye bit where this beam's coming through, that seems to be different. It's a different color than the other crystals.
Yeah. Let's not have this be an issue.
Yeah.
Also, this beam seems to be eroding the crystal away on this dwarf's weapon.
Hey!
And it's hard to tell, like, form. Like, the crystals have made it fairly amorphous.
Okay. It's like, I go up closer and look at it. With
I
investigate.
wouldn't.
I am. I'm curious.
Okay.
I go over there.
Carrying my skill.
I go
kill
over
the
there.
dwarf. Well, let's see. 5. Hey. 11. Peering closely at it, I go.
Seems to
I'm
be...
pretty sure that's a dwarf.
Yeah,
and a crystal.
It seems to be a dwarf holding a hammer. Because the head of the hammer is starting to... It's trying to chip off the crystal.
I
Go. Huh.
I go over there. Bruce looks at Daedalus. I go over there. Yep.
I'm pretty sure that's magic. In fact, let me concentrate on that hammer for a bit.
Arcana?
No, if it's magic, I can't change it.
What do you mean? Oh, that's how you're testing?
Yes.
Got it. Yeah, you can't.
I'm like, no, this is magic.
You can't change anything in this room.
It's like,
The crystals have residual magic in them.
all right, something happened here, and it was magic. And I start writing down in my journal about
Okay.
Just pull out spellbook and go, this is interesting. Yes. All the investigation. I look at the crystal.
You roll another
the
natural
angles.
20?
Yes.
I'm getting that dice check. You fucking cheating bastard.
To be fair, that's like the 5th nat 20 he's rolled in 40 episodes.
No.
No.
No, he rolled 4 of them today.
No, the thing is he rolls them for worthless reasons.
Yes.
Like
I roll my
my
20
crits.
Yes.
Yeah.
I always roll a crit when I have disadvantage. And,
Yeah. So, you guys,
I'll write this all down in my book. This is fascinating. It's all down in my book.
looking around this room is a dead end.
I poked the hammer with my hammer.
no, Bobp, don't touch
The
it.
crystal falls away from the hammer, and
God damn it.
the hand of the dwarf falls off.
Oh, that's
now you
unfortunate.
got it, broke it.
At your feet is lying what seems to be a very plain hammer. The kind of hammer you would use to drive a nail or make a horseshoe.
This will be good in the shop. Just a second. I gotta make some tongs.
Gotta make some tongs. Do you try to pick it up?
Yeah.
With tongs?
No, I'll just pick it up.
Okay. You pick it up.
No, Bobp, don't fucking... God damn it, Bobp.
Oh, it's good.
No, it's not good. Nothing in here is good. Ain't nothing in here fucking good.
It is a dwarf. It is good.
How do you know the dwarf's not the evil one? He said something's evil. Could be the hammer. Could be the dwarf. I mean, look, he broke his hand off.
Crystal. Whoop-de-doo.
You pick it up.
Yeah.
And in your voice rings a voice speaking in a deep, deep accent that you are familiar with, but you only hear it from Grandpa. Ah, lad. Finally another dwarf. I am Delgrok. I am known as the Holm Carver in the common tongue. But I call myself the First Hammer. How long has it been? And,
Since your story is probably past...
before you can answer. Sorry.
Oh,
The
okay.
beam of light has not been blocked by the hammer anymore. And it strikes the through the dwarf, shatters it, and the whole room starts to crumble away. And we gotta go. This very big red crystal that the light was streaming through is now the only thing of the two that's still there, and it begins to float toward Bruce.
Nope.
Daedalus tries to stand before Bruce and place his shield in front of it, and he's like, "I think I found the evil thing."
Bruce attacks it with his sword.
Okay.
Does the sword glow red?
Do you move Daedalus out of the way?
No.
Okay, so over Daedalus's head,
Bruce clink.
Yeah, you hit it, and a blast of red light. Everybody roll a Constitution check.
18.
Okay. 21?
Yeah.
Okay. This blast of light blinds you guys for a moment, but you all hold your feet as this force strikes you all. Yeah. And Bruce's sword has been knocked from his hand, though. It just sort of threw that shit away, and it is still floating toward your face.
Strength check of 20 to rip Daedalus' shield off of his arm and just racquetball that bitch across the room.
Okay. Once again, you strike this item, and you hit it so hard that it wrenches your arm, but the shield is knocked straight down into Daedalus, who is knocked down to the ground. And Holmcarver, your new hammer in your hand, immediately jerks in your arm and says, "The enemy," in your head. "Get it, lad."
Danger, Will.
No thinking, we need to get it. And Bruce, the eyeballs on your face. Roll me a strength check if you wish to not have it on you.
Oh.
Oh no.
15.
Okay. You see Bruce with his arm. He's got this crystal in his hand and he's pulling it on it. And he doesn't seem to be able to pull it away from his face. He gets it about an inch away and then it jerks back. And meanwhile, the hammer is saying, "You've been chosen, lad. You've got to help me destroy the evil."
Right, what's the evil again?
The eye, lad. The eye.
Right. Don't let that get in there, Bruce.
You fucking think?
Just a second. I'll get it for you.
What'd you roll? Are you serious?
Yes.
I've ruined his dice.
Everyone dies.
I ruined it.
Oh, you touched it. Yeah.
I rolled it. It's done.
He rolled it.
Did it roll 4? It should roll.
It rolled a 10.
Wow. All right.
It's powerful dice.
It's powerful dice. It really is. Daedalus stands and... So you rolled a nat 20. What are you doing?
I'm basically just going...
You trying to strike the eye that's on his head?
It's in my hand.
It's like right here. So
yeah, it's right there.
Break my fingers.
Yeah,
right.
I might break his fingers.
Yeah, you...
We have a guy that does healing.
Are you hurling Stonecarver at it, or...
No, I'm running.
The running jumpy whack?
Yeah, it's a nat 20. I've got to give it to him. I need you to roll, just so you understand, roll a d8, because this is a warhammer, and then roll me an extra 2d6.
14.
It strikes this ruby-colored crystal, and smacks it very hard. There's this explosion, and once again, you're all blinded. And when the light comes back, he has accidentally driven it into Bruce's eye socket.
And Bruce has a broken hand.
Yes, Bruce has a broken hand.
Bruce punches Bobp. God damn it, Bobp!
But this crystal also has a jagged crack through it. So now he has, if it was an eyeball, the pupil is a
cat's eye.
Is a cat's eye looking thing, yeah. And it dims a little bit, and it becomes sort of a dark red colored geode, where only there's a crack showing, and from the inside there's a red light.
We're gonna have to get that fixed, Bruce. I'm just saying.
Bruce, you don't hear Bobp talking. The only thing that you hear in your head is,
"You're the moo.
I am Magog."
And it is at that point that Bruce pulls his boot knife out and begins trying to pry this thing out of his skull.
Now, we're just going to go ahead and explain that I've just given you guys both an artifact.
Mm-hmm.
For those of you who have never played D&D, artifacts are incredibly powerful magic items. I'm going with older edition rules that I enjoyed for my artifacts because I like the attunement levels. You attune to it, and it gives you access to a couple of things, and then you do the things that the weapon likes. You know, if you behave in a way that is in league with this item, because it's intelligent, then you gain more power through it. If you fight it, it can fight you back, but you'll never get more out of it. So that's how we're going to do it. And as I said to you, you have Home Carver. Holme. And it refers to itself as the first hammer. Its Dwarven name was Delgrok. And it... right away, you become attuned to it by picking it up because you're a dwarf. And it is a simple-looking iron and wood hammer. Doesn't look like anything special. It functions, though, as a +2 warhammer. Does an extra 2d6 thunder damage. Mm. You gain access to the cantrip out of Xanathar's Guide to Everything. Mold Earth. Which allows you to essentially to move 5 feet worth of loose earth anywhere you want. You can make and you can create and remove rough terrain, basically. I think there's some other things you can go ahead and look at the cantrip. You just have that as long as you're holding the hammer. You have that cantrip. Okay. And also, I wrote, you have a new ability, which we will probably address later. I'm just gonna say it does it for you. The first time it comes up, because you're learning about your new weapon. Yeah. Bruce
has a headache.
He has what is called as the Eye of Magog.
And slightly broken Eye of Magog.
Yeah, which you've damaged. These two items, the only way to destroy either one of these items is with each item.
We tried.
Yeah, you did. You got one good hit in it. And that's probably good, because yours is evil. The Eye of Magog is bad. But it does give Bruce the ability to cast Evil Eye, which is an ability that I'm giving you once per day. You can force an enemy to make a DC 14 charisma check to resist taking disadvantage to all rolls against the bearer of the Eye of Magog. So basically you curse somebody to just suck at attacking you.
Get on my level.
Yeah, and you are also immune to charm and fear.
He had a cup for that, really?
No one ever tries to charm Bruce anyway.
That's true.
I mean, it would be terrifying if they did. For the rest of the party. It's the reason I don't do it, because I don't want you all to die in one game. Yeah, so...
Either that or hilarity ensues.
And I've only given you guys the first level of attunement.
Yeah.
If you guys do what the items like, if you behave in ways on their thing, like I said, that more power will be given to you. Or if you defy the weapon, like if you did not want to destroy the Eye of Magog, we might have a problem. We'll come to that later. And that's it. All right, everybody, thanks for listening.
Hello again, everyone, and thank you for joining us on Torchlit Tavern. We hope you've enjoyed this episode, and we hope you will continue to enjoy many episodes in the future. Don't forget to like us and rate us on wherever you listen, and don't forget to share us with everybody you know so our podcast can grow. Also, don't forget to follow our show on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Podbean, Apple Podcast, or whatever your preferred podcasting service is. And, furthermore, should you wish to follow our lovely players in their epic journeys, you can follow them at the following locations.
Hey guys, it's Ryan, favorite Warlock Roy, and you can find me on Twitter at RyanSCB Santos.
You can find your favorite DM, Jameson Oxford, on Twitter at Agent Beige.
And you can find your Skeleman himself, the gentleman, Mr. Grimm. At big_J_the_bad_man on Twitter.
And you can find your good boy Dylan on Twitter at Argo Omega. Fuck your warlock.
Red?